One of my favorite Mitt Romney bogus predictions, and there's a long list of them, I'll remind you, was about American auto manufacturer Tesla. And as I've been advised to do, Lewis, I will disclose I am a Tesla shareholder, although I would think Romney was clueless no matter what my personal stock holdings were. I'll remind you that Mitt Romney called Tesla a loser in the 2012 presidential debates, and let me remind you what that sounded like.
But don't forget, you put $90 billion, like 50 years worth of breaks into solar and wind, to Solyndra and Fisker and Tesla and Enter1. I mean, I had a friend who said you don't just pick the winners and losers, you pick the losers.
Right. President Obama picks the losers like Tesla. Now, 6 months after Mitt Romney called Tesla a loser and called the loan to Tesla a loser loan, Tesla announced its first ever profit in the first quarter of 2013. They are still on track to pay back that loan from the Department of Energy early by the end of next year. And meanwhile, Tesla's Model S was unanimously voted Motor Trend's Car of the Year in 2012. And the latest news, Lewis, last week, Reservations opened up. This is Tesla's lowest price model ever, the Model 3. They opened up Reservations for $1,000. You could reserve. Basically, you're buying an option to purchase a Tesla Model 3 starting in 2017. At last count, Tesla received more than 325,000 of these $1,000 reservation fees. If you extrapolate that out, it's about $14 billion in implied future sales of Model 3s. Romney just can't get one right, can he?
Yes. Romney was against saving numerous companies that ended up doing well, recovering as a result of government assistance, paying the money back with interest. It's, in some cases, maybe he is right. Maybe sometimes some companies should be allowed to fail, but I don't think you can say that as a blanket policy.
The question about Tesla now is not whether the Model 3 will become widespread when available. The question is, how much does Tesla need to scale up to produce enough Model 3s so that people don't have to wait until 2020 to get their Tesla? And there are production concerns. Elon Musk has been talking about it. This is a really good problem to have. And by the way, they just took in $325 million in reservation fees. I would not go to Romney for business advice, would you?
I would not, unless it was about, no business advice at all.
Unless you need to know how to cause a dog to have explosive diarrhea by strapping it to the roof of your car, that is where Mitt Romney's expertise lies, Lewis.
If you can turn that into profit somehow.
If you can somehow figure out a way to profit from dogs being incredibly sick as a result of the anxiety caused to them by their owners, I would put Mitt Romney in charge of that business any day.